Welcome. Lesson 4 Bird Migration Part 2 Question Answer 5th Standard as per 2024-2025 Karnataka State Board Syllabus English First Language Part 1 Glossary Lowland means flat land. Highland means mountainous area. Marvelous means astonishing. Feat means achievement. Phenomenon means fact. Departure means living. Exception means not included. Unusual. Nest means a stray horse. Comprehension living not included. Unusual stays false. Answer the following questions in a sentence or two each. 1. What does migration mean? Migration refers to the movement of birds or animals from one place to another, often due to environmental changes or survival needs. 2. Is the migration of birds seasonal? Yes. Bird migration is seasonal as they travel during specific times of year based on climate changes and breeding cycles. 3. Do birds migrate only in search of food? No. Birds migrate for various reasons, including escaping harsh weather, breeding, and finding suitable habitats. 4. How do birds identify seasonal changes? Birds sense seasonal changes by detecting variations in daylight length, which acts like a natural signal for migration. Fifth, why do birds migrate? Birds migrate to ensure survival by reaching regions with suitable climate, abundant food, and safe breeding conditions. 6. Is migration a necessity? Yes. Migration is essential for many bird species to avoid extreme conditions, find food, and reproduce successfully. 7. State one theory which helps us understand how birds find their way home. One theory suggests that birds use Earth's magnetic fields as a guide, helping them navigate their long distance journeys. 8. Give an example to show that birds do not migrate at the same time. The California swallows are known to migrate every year around October 23rd and return around March 19th. However, their migration dates vary from year to year, showing that birds do not migrate at exactly same time annually. 9. How are the Arctic terns the champions among migrating birds? Arctic terns travel an astonishing distance of about 22,000 miles annually, moving from their breeding grounds in Arctic to Antarctic and back. Their ability to cover such a vast distances makes them the champions among migratory birds. 10. Describe the movement of birds during their migration. Birds migrate based on seasonal changes, moving to warmer areas where conditions become too harsh. Some birds travel in short hops, while others undertake long, non-stop flights. Many return to the same nesting grounds each year in incredible accuracy. 11. What is the characteristic feature of American golden plovers in relation to migration? Unlike most land birds that migrate in short stages, the American golden plover is known for its long, non-stop flight over water, covering a distance of about 2,400 miles without stopping or feeding. 12. Name the birds mentioned in the lesson. The lesson mentions several migratory birds, including Arctic terns, American golden plovers, California swallows, house sparrows, peacocks, and honeybees. So bees are insects, not birds. Second one, choose the appropriate answer. First one, birds migrate to warmer places because they A. Like warmer places. B. Can't survive in winter. C. Breed in winter. D. Migrate for a change. Birds migrate to warmer places because they answer is B. Can't survive in winter. So birds are directed to their homes by A. Magnetic lines. B. Seasons. C. Direction of the sun. D. Changes in the color. Birds are directed to their homes by A. Answer is A. Magnetic lines. This is widely accepted theory, though still under research. Third, say whether the following statements are true or false. 1. Birds are the enemies of man. False. Birds are beneficial to environment and humans. 2. The breeding instinct helps birds to migrate to the east. False. Birds typically migrate based on seasonal changes, often moving northward to breed and southward for survival. 3. All birds migrate at the same time. False. Different species migrate at different times depending on climate, food availability, and breeding patterns. Fourth, birds can find the seasonal changes by knowing the length of the day. True, birds sense changes in the daylight duration, which helps them determine migration timing. Fifth one, magnetic lines stretch from north to south pole. True, Earth's magnetic field runs from the north pole to south pole, and some birds may use it for navigation. Writing. Write a paragraph on migrating habits of A. Arctic tern. The Arctic tern is known as the ultimate migratory champion, traveling approximately 22,000 miles each year from its breeding grounds in the Arctic to Antarctica and back. This astonishing journey ensures the bird experiences 2 summers annually, taking advantage of abundant food sources. B. American golden plover. The American golden plover, on other hand, undertakes a remarkable migration covering around 2,400 miles over open water in a single non-stop flight. Unlike other land birds that migrate in shorter stages, plover's endurance allows it to cross vast distances without stopping for rest or food. The swallows of California. Meanwhile, the swallows of California follow a consistent migratory pattern, typically leaving around October 23rd and returning near March 19th each year. However, their migration date can vary, influenced by the environmental and climatic changes. These birds showcase the incredible instincts and adaptability required for migration, making their journeys both fascinating and essential for survival. 2. Imagine you are a parrot. Write in 100 words describing your appearance, food habits, places where you can be found, your speed of movement, and migrating habits. I am a parrot, a vibrant bird with bright green feathers, a curved beak, and a long tail. My striking colors make me stand out, and my sharp claws help me perch on trees with ease. I love eating fruits, seeds, nuts, and sometimes insects. You can find me in tropical forests, woodlands, and even urban areas where I adapt well to different environments. I am a strong flyer, moving swiftly with bursts of flapping and gliding. Though most parrots are non-migratory, some species, like the swift parrot, travel seasonally for food. My intelligence and ability to mimic sounds make me one of the most fascinating birds in nature. Third question. Write a letter to your friend on your visit to zoo nearby. Dear Rita, I hope you are doing well. Yesterday I had an amazing experience visiting the zoo near my place, and I couldn't wait to share it with you. The moment I stepped in, I was surrounded by the sounds of chirping birds and roaring animals. I got to see majestic lions laughing in the sun, playful monkeys swinging between the trees, and a group of adorable penguins waddling round. The highlight of my visit was the parrot enclosure, where I saw beautifully colored parrots mimicking sounds. It was fascinating. I also visited the reptile section, where I saw snakes, turtles, and even a massive crocodile. It was both thrilling and a little scary. The zoo had beautiful gardens and plenty of interactive exhibits explaining the habits of different animals. I wish you had been there with me. It would have been even more fun. Maybe we can plan a zoo trip together soon. Looking forward to hearing from you. Take care. Savita. Language exercises vocabulary. First main, substitute the following with one word each. Choose from the list of the words given in the box below. First one is the study of birds is called ornithology. Second, fear of flying in an aircraft. Aerophobia. Phobia means fear. Third, large area of high and fairly flat land. Plateau. Fourth, the study or the practice of traveling through the air. Aeronautics. Fifth, a strong rush of air, rain, smoke carried by wind, that is called gust. Circle the names of 10 animals or birds hidden in the following square. One is done for you, which is peacock is done. And some more I find out monkey, mac, hen, parrot, grammar. Read the sentences given below. The words underlined in them either describe or say something about the person or object or thing in sentence. Each words are called descriptive words or adjectives. The table is round. Raju is an intelligent boy. They are all good workers. Their garden has well grown trees. See, words like round, intelligent, good, and well grown are some of the adjectives because these are describing the noun here. Look at the pictures and complete the phrases. First one, this is a table, wooden table. Second one, grandfather clock. Third one, beautiful flower. Fourth, flowing stream. Fifth, long neck. Sixth, flying bird. Seventh, thick trunk. Eighth, curious child. Second one, now using the describing words, describe the objects in your classroom. Sturdy wooden desks, neatly arranged in rows, providing the smooth surface for writing. This is a sentence, but desk, it is a desk. What kind of desk? Sturdy wooden. This is sturdy wooden is describing the desk. That is a noun. Therefore, this is an adjective here. Comfortable plastic chair. Plastic chair is a noun. Comfortable is describing it with a curved backs designed for long hours of sitting. Bright whiteboard covered in colorful markers displaying today's lesson. Bright whiteboard. Whiteboard is bright. Bright is describing the noun whiteboard. Heavy textbooks. Heavy is the word describing noun, that is textbook. That's why heavy is adjective. Heavy textbooks stacked on the shelves, filled with knowledge and illustration. Shiny metallic pencil. Case holding sharpened pencils and vibrant pen. Tall wooden cupboard with sturdy doors, storing classroom supplies. Noisy ceiling, fan, spinning fast to keep the air cool and fresh. Soft bulletin board, decorated with the creative student artwork and informative posters. Here, soft bulletin board. Soft is adjective describing the bulletin board. Third one, using the appropriate words described. Describe yourself. I would describe myself as a curious, always eager to learn and share knowledge. I'm also creative, finding new ways to make conversations engaging and insightful. Some might say I'm witty, adding a touch of humor to keep things lively. Most importantly, I aim to be helpful, offering guidance, ideas, and information whenever you need it. Fourth main, pick out the describing words in the lesson. Describing words or adjectives. Marvelous feats, surprising facts, amazing phenomenon, suitable places, magnetic fields, instinctive ability, champions among the migrating animals, famous swallows of California, vanishing house sparrows, declining number of the peacocks, increased use of mobile phones, electromagnetic radiation, extensive work on harmful effects of the mobile tower radiation, severely affected birds, pronounced effects on the peacocks, large absorption of radiation dangerous for birds. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Save the playlist. Thank you very much. Bye bye.